how long are you ladies going to keep racing for the cure? And I think the answer is pretty simple. We're going to keep racing until we win. Thank you. And now, I'd like to introduce our local guest speaker. She's a 2-year breast cancer survivor, Chief Operating Officer of the Michigan Economic Development Corporation, and someone I'm proud to call a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Nelson.
Thanks, Jennifer. Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to be here with all of you on this glorious day. I think we should take a moment and turn to someone next to you and just give them a high five. It's great to be here. It's great to be alive today. I hope my story encourages all of you here today and throughout mid-Michigan to know your normal. Knowing your normal will help anyone that is inflicted with this disease hopefully get it early. We know that early detection is key. And for those fighters, survivors, and supporters here today, keep on keeping on. Together, we will find a cure. My story began in 2013. I had a great family. My husband is wonderful, my best friend, a beautiful daughter, Taylor, other family members, great friends, a great career. Life was good. I was doing a monthly self-breast exam in November 2013, and I detected a lump. I didn't think too much of it. There is no breast cancer in my family, no history on my mom's side or my dad's side. But I decided to go in. I got tested, had a mammogram, ultrasound, biopsies, and 3 weeks later in December, I was diagnosed with an aggressive form of breast cancer. Those next 2 weeks were very emotional. I was angry, I was sad, I was confused, but I thought if we had a plan, if there's a plan, I can beat this. I know I can do it. I came into this healthy. I ate well, I exercised, I practiced yoga. Everything was going right for me. So the next 9 months, there was an aggressive treatment plan. I had 6 rounds of chemotherapy, once every 3 weeks, and those 2 weeks in between, I worked. I had a double mastectomy with reconstruction in May, and at that point, when they did the biopsy on the breast tissue and the lymph nodes, they said there is no evidence of cancer. So that was in May 2014. But I decided, because I had an aggressive form of breast cancer and I want to live for a very, very long time, to see my daughter grow, to sit on a rocking chair when I'm old with my husband, I decided to go a little further, and I had radiation in the month of July. During my lunch hour every day, I would go over to Sparrow and get zapped and go right back to work. To top it all off, at the end of August, I had a complete hysterectomy. One of the things that the doctors found when I was first diagnosed is I had the genetic mutation. So many of you have probably heard of Angelina Jolie, and she has the BRCA mutation. I have the BRCA mutation. So with an increased risk for ovarian cancer, I didn't want to take those chances. So at the end of August in 2014, I had a complete hysterectomy. And then over the last 18 months or so, there have been minor touch-ups, but that's nothing compared to what I went through. I can say the support I had going through this was tremendous. My husband, my best friend, so patient. My daughter, she just kept the life in me. It's always fun. She's about 6 years old. So that was exciting. I had great friends that cooked dinners and lunches, sent cards, bought me earrings when I had no hair, just so I look fun and pretty. So everyone just did what was natural to them, and I felt truly loved. I had the best medical team I could have asked for right here at Sparrow. They delivered compassionate care with an aggressive plan to beat my disease, and I'm so thankful to them every day. And we had my mother-in-law, yes, my mother-in-law, lived with us for 5 months. She's from the UP, and it was in the winter when I was going through my treatment, so she lived with us. I'm blessed to have her in my life, and I was before my diagnosis, but she is truly a tremendous person and has a heart that is just huge. So that's a little snippet of my story. I was lucky to have very supportive friends and family and coworkers and an employer. So what I want all of you to take from this is know your normal. Know when something isn't right. Advocate for yourself. Check out the resources on Komen and accept those helping hands. One of the biggest challenges I had going through this is I always had an attitude of, I can do it all, I can do everything. I have a career, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a yoga-y. I do all these things. Accepting help from others was really, really hard. But when I did, I said, I'm gonna continue doing this, even after I am cured. One of the most touching gifts that I received was from my daughter's classroom. All the children drew pictures of their hands and cut them out, and they made me a bouquet of helping hands. That is the most touching gift that I received, and I still have that today in my bedroom. So, know your normal, accept those helping hands, and let's continue this fight. Thank you.
We're going to bring Rachel back up to get us pumped up, get us ready for the race. We've got some time here. Before we do, I want to do a special...
Generous and supportive partners who helped to make this race possible today. Walt, are you ready?